Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy of Eclectic Skin Prescriptions, and thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the two different labeling options that we have available for you, and that's coming right up. Okay, so when you place an order, we have one of two options as far as labeling goes. One, you can always go with the ESI stock label, or two, and this is the option that I always encourage people to go with, you can have your own private label on the product. This is a great way to help market, brand, and promote yourself in the medical aesthetics community. You know, every time that someone purchases a take-home product from you after you've given them a service, do you know that that increases their retention by 76%? And we know in this industry, client retention is absolutely everything. You want your guest to come back as a repeat customer. You want them for all of the different services that they need, all of their products, and all of their skincare needs. So when your client is applying that product to your face, every time they touch the jar, they're seeing your logo, they're seeing your brand. They're going to be reminded of their experience and all of the great results that they're achieving with you. So people are really going to notice a difference with your clients' faces. They're going to say, oh my gosh, you are looking really good. Are you doing something different? Did you get something done? What's going on? And they're going to tell them about you. They're going to introduce you to them as a brand. Yeah, I'm working with someone and they have their own line and it just makes my skin feel wonderful. And then that person is going to be introduced to you as a brand, or perhaps your client is going to give away some of your products as a gift. Now that person is going to be introduced to you as a brand. So by utilizing that private label, it's going to help you build client loyalty and brand equity. So I think you absolutely really should go with the private label. But on top of that, another added feature is that you have complete exclusivity over your own product line. So how many times have you sold someone a product only to find out that, it's been a while and they're not repurchasing the product from you? They said they liked it, they enjoyed it, they liked the results. What's going on? Now you find out they're getting it from another source. So your clients are going to be very product savvy. They always go online to look at the active ingredients that are in products, and they're always trying to see if they can obtain them from another source at a deeply discounted rate. And unfortunately, on the internet, you can find anything at a huge discount. So now you've gone and introduced your client to a particular brand. Now they're getting it from another source, and now you've been cut out as the middleman. There is nothing more frustrating than that. So when you have your own brand, your own line, this can never happen to you. Those products can only be purchased from you and through you. Okay, so now you're convinced. What do you need to get started with the private labeling? It's very simple. The only thing that you need to do is send us your existing logo in either a JPEG or .png format. And listen, if you don't have a logo, that's fine too. Our art department will be more than happy to work with you and come up with something that you feel is a good representation of you as far as a brand goes. So we need your logo in a black and white image and also a color image. The black and white image is what we're going to use to print your labels. And the color image is what we're going to use anytime that we print out your brochures or different marketing materials. The info cards or shelf talkers, kit cards, all of those things are private labeled as well. And please don't forget how important the trifold brochures are. They're going to be your silent salesperson. So every time someone leaves your office, they should have one of those brochures in hand along with a few different samples. And don't forget, on the back panel of the brochure is an easy to follow in order of application checklist. Check off the samples that you're giving them. Write whether you want them to apply them in the AM or the PM. Always write it on the brochure. Just in case your client forgets what you've told them, they can always refer to that back panel of the brochure. It makes it really easy for them. Okay, oh, this goes first, second, and third. Nice and easy. Another reason why the trifold brochure is so important is that, the samples that you give to your clients, they're going to look at them, they're going to read about the great active ingredients that are in there, the great results that they can expect to achieve, and they might see another product that they're interested in. So perhaps you gave them 2 samples of the Flawless Drops and the Antioxidant Infusion Cream, but there's something about the contouring eye gel that they really like. Oh, this is going to smooth out upper eyelid creping. That sounds like something I need. I would like a sample of that, or to purchase that, please. So once the art department has your logo in hand, they're going to take that and format it a few different ways. You're going to make a couple different variations of a label. We want you to decide which label you'd like to go with. We'll print out a label and make a full-size prototype of what your product is going to look like. We'll take a picture of that product. I want you to look at it and absolutely fall in love with it. So once you approve and okay the label format, your order could be out the door within 3 business days. So that is the turnaround time for private labeling, 72 hours. We always try to get the orders out as soon as we can, nice and early, but sometimes we do need the full 3 days. So please keep that in mind whenever you're placing an order. We have a 3-day turnaround time, and perhaps depending where you are in the country, USPS might have a few-day transit time as well. So whenever you're taking your inventory, allot yourself enough time for us to process the order and for it to arrive at your doorstep. The last thing you want to have happen is you have someone in your chair and now they're giving you a list of everything they've run out of and what they need, and you don't have a few of the products. Disaster. So please don't let that happen. So make sure you always keep a nice healthy stock on your shelves. This way you never run out. Did I mention that the private labeling is absolutely free? There's no charge for private labeling. That's right. No hidden handling fees, no setup fees, no extra charge for each order. Absolutely free. You know that there's no dollar minimum associated with any of our orders. We'll go ahead and process an order for 1 cleanser. But with private labeling, we do ask that you order a minimum of 3 of whatever product that you'd like to have. I think this is really great. I think for companies that are just starting out in their infancy, or someone who is just beginning with the private labeling, you don't have to make a huge dollar investment to get started in branding yourself. This allows you to start small, and when you're starting small, there's only one way to go, and that's to grow and grow and grow. And that's absolutely what we're here to help you do. We want you to grow and succeed. Please always view us as a resource. Anytime you have any questions or issues, we're just a phone call, text, or email away. So that was it. That is the entire setup for the private labeling. Very easy, nice and easy. This video was a lot easier than the Get Ready With Me video. That took a long time. We filmed that a couple times, by the way. Did you know? How many times did we film that? Like 5. So many things happened, but whatever. Every time you watch one of the videos, I'm so happy because I know you're busy and I know your time is precious and finite. So I do appreciate that you took some of it and spent it on watching one of our videos. So thank you very much. If you have any requests for future videos, please leave them in the comment section below and we will get to them just as soon as we can. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.